Hey everyone, it's me C, back here with another video. Today we are finally doing my Nino showcase. You might be wondering, C, when did you get Nino? She wasn't in your summons video. You're correct. Oh, that's nice. I got a phone call while I was recording. That's getting blocked. Anyways, back to what I was going to say. So, after my summoning session, I decided to go in for more. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't resist the urge, but I promise I'm saving. I'm saving for now. Probably until like the Gala in a few days. But yeah, if you see my Twitter, you probably know what I was planning to do for Nino. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into my intro, shall we? As usual, if you like my content and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I always appreciate the support, and every single subscriber means a lot to me. So, thank you so very much. Also, check out my Twitter and my Discord in the links below in the description. I don't know why I said it like that. In the description below. There we go. Sorry. My brain's not fully awake right now. Obviously, I need to stop doing these in the morning. So, Nino, I would say, like, oh yeah, she's currently available to summon. But right now, we're in the middle of a water showcase, which, by any means, I do not recommend you summon on those. I do not recommend summoning on those, whatever you do, because they're terrible. I'd only recommend you summon on them if you're in desperate need for water characters, but since we have a Gala coming up and lots of stuff for anniversary, I don't recommend it. But if you are new or are in desperate need of water characters, then
whatever turns you on, Wiley.
Anyways, with all that being said now, let's go over Nino. Let me find her first on my roster. She's the first one. There we go. So, Nino is actually our very first DRAGONDRIVE unit in about a year. I know we've had some characters that were classified under that, but their stuff was labeled a bit differently. Like, for example, Not stuff was labeled as Metamorphosis, not exactly DRAGONDRIVE, because, you know, she doesn't do DRAGONDRIVE exactly. And the Persona units have that same DRAGONDRIVE gauge. The problem with them is it is completely different from normal DRAGONDRIVE, so hence why we haven't had a traditional DRAGONDRIVE unit since Urius, all the way back in, like, I don't remember if it was May last year. I don't remember, but it's been over a year at this point since we've had them. Since we've had a traditional DRAGONDRIVE unit, so I'll probably post the correct date in the video because I'm better remembering things off the top of my head. Anyways, let's go over Nino's kit. So let's talk about her S1 first. So both of her skills do partially fill the DRAGONDRIVE gauge. That's normal. And once her first skill, Fairy Stance, is in its DRAGONDRIVE state, it will fill this skill gauge after use. So basically, you can use it again. But I would not recommend that because there is combo you want to do to make sure you keep that gauge going. Because the name of the game here is stay in DRAGONDRIVE as long as you possibly can. She's a lot like Bellina like that. But the thing is, between them, Bellina operates under low HP, Nino operates at any HP. So that's how she's different, so she doesn't need the Grace handicap that Bellina does to work and function properly. So let's talk about her S2. So her S2 can reduce the strength, normally, this is not in DRAGONDRIVE, But in Dragondrive, it can reduce the strength and defense of enemies, which is pretty dang nice. And considering what I have for Nino's kit, you'll see what I have in store for her. I don't think I need to necessarily kind of talk about her abilities. Her first ability is just telling you, hey, she has a Dragondrive gauge. That's it. And her strength and attack rate are increased, which is nice. That's a nice little bonus. And she does Flurry Dev, which means she is honing in on combo, and we will see that she is good with that combo when she's in Dragondrive. Now, let's talk about the kit I have for her. So, obviously, I always go with an 8-mob Agito weapon, this time the Wind Sword. Midgardsormr 0, I think, works pretty nice for her because of that flurry skill. And when Nino is in Dragondrive, her skills do a lot for that combo gauge, so that's gonna help a lot. So I think it's a pretty nice thing. Just know you could put Gala Zephyr on her instead. I don't have Gala Zephyr, so this is the option I am going with. Just know this is what I'm doing because of my lack of options for this. Just know that strength is also going to be really nice, so it's more like what you want. Just note, we are doing MCLA today, so just be aware you may want Midgardsormr 0 for those fucking birds. And you will see me struggle with the birds today. A little bit, not too much, because I know how to deal with them if I don't have MG0 out, so don't worry about that. Now let's go over her prints. So obviously, she's a sword user. You want sword skill damage on her, just so she gets more out of her skills, because she's going to be doing those skills constantly. HP equals, well, HP 70% equals strength 13. I just kind of threw this on here as like an extra print, nothing really about it. You could put flurry strength on her instead. That's something else you could do to take advantage of that combo in a Dragondrive. This is just something I'm doing to spice things up a little bit, but just know you could do that instead. Stormlash Punisher, because I am running with Humanoid Midgard, as you can kind of see. And he inflicts Stormlash, so I kind of want to take advantage of that. And that Punisher is going to be really important for MCLA, so we can do as much damage as we possibly can, because she is a tanky motherfucker. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Strength double buff, because we are running with a Templar Hope and a Lowen in the back, so I do want to take advantage of their buffs and, you know, benefit myself as well. If I could click off of it, geez, that's not what I want. God damn. And Blessed Days, which is debuff skill time. This is what I mean by I want to take advantage of that reduced strength and defense. So this is going to up the time of that just by a little bit, but this will keep it consistent and make Ciela not do as much damage with her attacks. And it will also reduce her defense when Nino is in that Dragondrive state. So this is actually kind of nice, but you could do many other things like, say, Flurry Dev. If you want to capitalize on that combo. This is just what I'm doing. Just know there are many different ways you could play her. As I always say, the kit is not absolute. And for the shared skills, I am using the Agito skill because we are not doing Dominion content. And I brought along Lapis's shared skill because we are doing MCLA, and I want a Dispel on hands because we will need it. Trust me, we are going to need it. But you can put many different shared skills on her. This is not like the de facto thing you want to put on her. This is just what I'm putting for the sake of my team that I'm using. Now let's talk about the co-op backline, if I remember where my win stuff is at. Here we go. So this is the co-op backline, obviously. This is not something for solo at all. Don't use this in solo, please, I swear to God. But let's talk about what I have. Mona, Galanot, and Summer Sanoa. Mona is here because he has that wind boost. That wind boost is really, really good, and it's just going to help Nino do more damage if she's in a co-op setting, which you want because she is an attacker. So you want to take advantage of that. Just know Mona is limited, so you could probably substitute with like a blade co-ability for that strength. So just note of that. I picked Gala not because, well, Nino likes that freaking combo, and I want to take advantage of that. Here, I would also say if you are playing Gala not, you could use Nino in the back for her backline. They benefit each other, which is really nice. So you could use both of them on the same team, or you could have one or the other on your backline. Say if you're using Not, put Nino on your backline. If you're using Nino, put Not on your backline. Stuff like that. And Sanoa's here for that skill damage. Not really much to write home about. Where is my team? So, with the whole kit out of the way, which you will find in the description, of course, as always. With all that out of the way, now we are going to do Encila, which should be fun, I guess. Oh boy. Well, I'll see you all when we get started. Alright.
I deny the justice you claim to so. We're gonna win this for sure.
God, I hate her voice! It doesn't sound good. Oh, I like her. I love this character. But dear God, this is one of the voices in this game I do not like in English. At all.
None can impede the cruel reality I bring.
I need to dispel this. There we go. My God!
My he's about to break. Press and fail.
There we go.
I will purge your stale.
Alright, time for Dragondrive. Let's go. Why did I have to pick now? Jeez Louise!
I will thrust you into the
Now I have to wait because I can't use it.
I will thrust you into the depths of despair.
Alright, we're good.
My ancestor watches.
Well, hopefully.
This hopelessness clouds your thoughts. I can tell too. There.
I literally just said nope
Answer my
for shield. Alright, now we can kind of use Dragondrive.
I will purge your stale deception. There. I will purge your stale deception. There. Press and fail. There. You will accomplish.
Look at all those big numbers. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it beautiful? God, I love characters like this. They're so great. Alright, this is the part I was kind of a little concerned for, so.
Nice. I need to remember that move.
Okay, she's going up here into this corner, which is fine by me. Can I get rid of another bird? Thanks. This is probably the worst time for her to be doing that.
I will thrust you into
The worst possible time.
I will thrust you into
Since I know what she's gonna do right after. Yep, I saw it coming. And I don't have Dragondrive. Alright, here's Dragondrive.
press and fail.
There we go. Trying to do what I can, but there's not much I can do.
None can impede the cruel reality I
Oh, that stupid bird! Let me
There.
get out of here. Shoot!
There.
We don't got seeds for you, bud.
There.
I don't know who said we got seeds,
There.
but we don't got seeds.
I will purge your stale deception. I shall unshackle myself from this despair. purge your stale deception.
Alright.
There.
Yeet!
Whoa, that was awesome. There.
Yeah, I kind of have that strength debuff, but that's okay. I'm going to get a period of not attacking, so no Dragon Drive from me.
My ancestor watches over me.
Okay, nobody got frozen. That's good.
None can impede the cruel reality I bring.
Alright.
I just hopelessness clouds your thoughts. You're so close.
Let me reduce your stuff.
There. 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 There.
Ouch.
There. There. I will purge your stale deception. I will purge your stale deception. Crescent fair.
And I lost my Dragon Drive. Oopsies.
I'll show you.
There. Let's get that back.
Purge your stale deception.
Right!
None can impede.
Stop telling them we have seeds! We don't have anything for them!
There.
Ciela!
There.
Tell the birds to go home! We don't got any seeds! Alright, I gotta end this quick. I gotta end this really fucking quick.
I will thrust you into the
Oh
depths
my
of
god. Great, I'm bogged. I'm bogged.
thrust you into the depths of despair.
The goddess would be impressed with that.
I just hope this
Really? I'm bogged!
none can impede the cruel reality.
Fuck! Midgardsormr, please. There we go.
You too will despair.
Nice! I need to remember that move.
Well, if you all wanted me to yell, you got your wish.
Hello, my name's Nino.
Well, that was something. Yeah, I was not expecting to die there at the end, but I hate Bog so much. I fucking hate Bog. Anyways, we still kind of got the clear, and I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset. Anyways, let's go over my final thoughts. So what do I think about Nino? I think she is really fun to play as. She is, I already like most of the Dragon Drive characters, and she just solidifies that even more for me. She is so much fun to play. And it's great that I can kind of have another character and win to play, because I think I might want to main her. As for Dominion content, I didn't do Dominion today for this, sadly, sorry. I think she may have a future in Dominion. Because she doesn't really rely on buffs too much to get going. She does reduce strength and defense, which can be used to your advantage in Dominion because those bosses have an increased defense. So you could use that to your advantage. But time will tell. Time will tell. She is still very new at this point, so maybe after some further testing, that notion could be solidified, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.